South Carolina quarterback Jason Brown earned his first start as a Gamecock this past weekend against the Florida Gators and helped lead South Carolina to a big win over Florida. And I want to take a few minutes and look at about 6 or 7 clips of what he was able to do and how he was able to have success against Florida. And I'm going to put down some video breakdowns we've done on Jason Brown in the past from his time at St. Francis, because if you go back and watch those clips, you'll see he did exactly what he did at St. Francis here at South Carolina. And we're going to look at and break it down in a bit more detail. But real quick, let's look at his numbers. He was 14 and 24, $175, and 2 touchdowns. Doesn't look like a ton, right? But those numbers would have been a lot bigger if Florida didn't fumble the ball and South Carolina return it for a touchdown, and if South Carolina didn't have so many big plays in the run game, right? So the potential is there to push the ball downfield and do it more often with Jason Brown at quarterback. So the things I want you to kind of take away from what he brings to the table as a quarterback is his kind of just his presence in the pocket. He's very comfortable moving within the pocket. Whenever he escaped, he doesn't escape to run. He escapes to set up time to throw, which we saw several times. His first touchdown pass and his long throw to set up that touchdown pass. So big takeaways: presence in the pocket, the ability to move within the pocket with his eyes downfield, and his arm strength. And that's exactly what we saw at St. Francis. I believe St. Francis. Now I'm kind of second guessing myself, but regardless, the FCS program that he came from before. So with all that said, let's dive into the film. Let's watch a few clips of kind of what I thought he did well on and what you can potentially expect from Jason Brown moving forward. But before we dive into the actual clips and the videos, I just want to encourage you to consider subscribing to the channel if you look at any quarterback-related content. Boom. Let's get into the Jason Brown clips. So any South Carolina fan that watched the game, which hopefully is most, will remember this play. This is the play that he rolled out with the DN coming in and throws the ball on the run. But if you go back to some of his clips when he played at St. Francis, you'll see these type of throws. So this is what I'm talking about when we talked about the beginning of the video, that he showed on Saturday night against Florida what he's done in a lot of his games in St. Francis, right? And so this shows a lot of his good qualities in one play. He's patient in the pocket, but is able to escape the pocket with eyes downfield, baits him in, able to spin out here, right? Then gets his eyes downfield, sets up his throw. That's a good job setting his feet and then kind of falling off. Sometimes as a quarterback, it actually can be easier to throw downfield when you're falling away this way. Still a hell of an impressive throw. Able to push it downfield, long chunk. Gives his guy a chance. Looks like it's loading. Come on, come on, come on. Y'all know he caught the ball. But still, good job by Jason Brown again. It shows all his good traits in one. From ball placement to patience in the pocket to being able to escape to eyes downfield to arm strength. So good job, Jason Brown there. Hell of a throw. And something, if you go back and watch those St. Francis clips, stuff that he has done at that level. So here's Jason Brown's touchdown pass shortly after that big play we just saw. And I'm sure someone can correct me if I'm wrong. I'm pretty sure it's his first touchdown pass at the SEC level, unless he had one in one of their games against the lower competition. But someone can correct me if I'm wrong. But I think this is very similar, if we break down the play, very similar to the play we just saw. So Florida only brings 4 guys, but they still get pressure. You got one unblocked guy here. Not sure what was going on there. There was a stunt, so that maybe threw someone off. But Jason Brown doesn't freak out. Steps up in the pocket at first. Grass over here. Again, able to stay patient and calm and composed. Keeps his eyes downfield, looking to throw. Wide open receiver. Behind the line of scrimmage, right? Boom, yep, easy. And able to get the touch. And this was big time here. This put South Carolina up 20-10. With what, 8-ish minutes left in the first half. So again, 2 good plays back to back. But I think this is another good play, a good example of showing what Jason Brown does well, moving in the pocket, eyes downfield, and buying time, and just staying calm and composed with pressure around him. Good touchdown there by Brown. So here's a 2nd and 7 conversion for a first down by Jason Brown. And again, just like we talked about, great job demonstrating all his tool sets. This time he stays in the pocket. He moves well in the pocket, right? You see just a good feel in the pocket, good presence in the pocket, and showcases his arm strength as well to receiver coming over on a kind of deep cross here. So we'll see Florida's got, 7 in the box, but creeping at 8th, right? Potential 8th, right? So stacking the box here. Let's see how many they bring. So they end up bringing 4, something they did often, right? They drop a defensive lineman and bring a backer. But still, pressure gets to them eventually. Actually, pretty decent job, but Brown steps up. Again, able to find some space. The ball's about to come out now to the crossing route right here. Good arm strength there. I know he has to turn around, but still good arm strength and just a good presence in the pocket by Jason Brown there. So again, just to recap, presence in the pocket, ability to have good footwork and move up in the pocket, and showcase his arm strength on that cross route. So this throw was early in the first quarter, less than 2 minutes in the game, and we're going to see Florida stack in the box here, right? We go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 guys in the box. We'll count it. Is that 8? No, 7 in the box. I'm sorry. Then four DBs here. So it is going to be a little flea flicker here, but I still think it shows impressive arm strength because Jason Brown's throwing it from the left side of the hash to the right side of the field. So yes, it's a flea flicker. Watch the arm strength. Pressures in the face. He does a good job rotating it the ball out. That's a long-ass throw, right? Excuse my language. But long throw from almost the goal line. Left side of the left hash, almost the goal line. Outside the numbers to the right side of the field. So I think it's a good job just demonstrating his arm strength that he has to be able to make that throw with pressure in the face. Again, early in the first quarter there, but a good ball there by Brown that shows a lot of the potential and the type of throws he can make in games to come. So here's a 3rd and 12 conversion for Brown early in the game. Early in the second quarter, right? 13 minutes or 14-ish, give or take a few seconds in the second quarter. And this is kind of a delayed, quick cross route by the tight end, and everyone else is just clearing it, right? This is a really good, well-designed play from South Carolina's offensive coordinator. Good, easy throw for Brown. He becomes wide open. So I think this was the guy they were trying to get to the whole time, right? It looks like just everyone else was clearing out. Watch the middle of the field become vacant. Let's watch this here. Right, they just bring one. So he's coming here. He's replacing where he is. And everyone else is just clearing that path, right? Making an easy throw for Jason Brown. Boom, on 3rd and 12. Not anyone around. Again, you got guys the closest DB is still more than 10 yards away. And so then the tight end's able to come upfield, put his head down, boom, get a first down. So really good play design. I actually like that a lot. And good job by Brown just to get his open guy at the ball. So here's Brown's second touchdown pass, and it is like 3 minutes left in the third quarter. At this point, it's 33-10 South Carolina. And this pretty much put the nail in the coffin. I think Florida was already kind of quitting to it to begin with, but still, down 23 points. There's still a small chance. This pretty much put the game away here. So it's a quick kind of fake run here, just a dump off pass here. Nothing crazy here, but still one to show it because it was a touchdown. Boom, gets the ball out quick. Good read, right? So we got one coming out here. No one covering this guy. Probably some type of, obviously, it's not probably, it is a mistake on Florida's defense. Still, Brown gets the ball out quick, able to make a guy miss, boom, and get in the end zone for a touchdown. So again, Jason Brown's second touchdown of the game and put them up 40-10. So this is an incomplete pass. It was the first quarter, and you can barely see the receiver. I'm sorry, the broadcast footage isn't great that I have. And so he throws a ball to him, incomplete pass in the corner end zone. But I like it because, one, he takes a hit, delivers a tough catch. It's a catchable ball, arguably. It's a tough catch, right? Would have been a hell of a catch, but I still like the fact that there's that threat there. So even on incomplete passes, I think you'll see the threat of pushing the ball downfield, and that could, have the defense change how they defend South Carolina's offense with Jason Brown at quarterback. So we'll go ahead and watch. So Florida brings fourth. Yep, here comes. So right pressure, takes a hit. Sorry for pausing so much. And then just barely out of reach, right? Would have been a hell of a catch. Keep your feet in. Incomplete pass still, but I still want just to show it because I think the threat of pushing the ball downfield is going to have to be taken into account now that Jason Brown is in at quarterback. So again, they weren't huge numbers, right? He was 14-24, $175 and 2 touchdowns in the air, but no interceptions, and showed the ability that you could push the ball downfield with him, and he didn't need to have a big game whenever they were up 40-10 in the third quarter, right? But I do think if you're a South Carolina fan, you should be excited about the potential the offense does have with Brown at quarterback. Now, listen, it's one game. Don't get too excited, right? But he showed exactly what he did at St. Francis in this game here. His pocket presence was excellent. He was able to maneuver within the pocket and showed his arm strength as well. Again, his first start against an SEC defense, regardless if it's a good defense or not, it was his first start against SEC defense. So very encouraging start and just a good game overall for him. But I want to hear from you. What do you think about Jason Brown's performance? What do you expect from him moving forward? Let us know in the comments below. We'll see you next time in the next quarterback-related video.